Hello, I am Galdoc, and we are playing Factorio, the space exploration mod. I was in the middle of putting down some walls in the last episode so that I can keep the biters out, but unfortunately my inventory is full to the brim. So we are just going to go drop off this stuff and then head right back out there and continue doing the wall stuff. So let's see. I think it's south from here. I have a little box into which I can dump all of the wood. It's over here. There we go. And I'll put you in there. And I think I have some in the plane as well. Oh, that's silly. I should have been taking advantage of that space. Oh well. Lesson learned. Or is it? So let's get this stone out of here. Goodbye. So long. I wish I knew you. Let's see. So we're just going to go ahead and continue. Let me do one thing real quick, though. I have all this coal here that's not being utilized for anything. I'm just going to occasionally do this. Actually, let me do this. Here we go. So I'm just going to go here and just plop all this stuff in there. And then do this and plop all this stuff in there. And do this and plop all that stuff in there. And just keep doing this until eventually I don't have any boxes here left, because frankly it's just kind of a waste of space. I keep wasting nanobots on that. I think I'm wasting nanobots on it anyways, so let me just repair this. There we go. Let's go ahead and put the rest of this coal here because I don't need it. And I think we're good. How are you on fuel? Yeah, I can toss some more fuel in there. Just get that out of there. Okay, so let's go continue clearing that forest. I think I may end up having to smush some biters because these are just really close to where I'm going to put my wall. And that's fairly bothersome because what that means is that I'm going to be constantly getting attacks if my pollution cloud reaches that far down. Right now it's not, so I'm not too terribly worried, but still. Anything can happen in the future because as I start developing out here in this area, where I'm going to put a giant smelting structure, that's going to start being a thing. So we'll see. Happily, though, building this wall is actually a pretty swift endeavor. So, yeah, good times. Now, I should have a clear path. Here it is. So there's that path right there. Man, you know, it really isn't that hard to just come from right there. All right, so I'm just going to kill this one colony. Or am I? I don't think I'm flying the right plane for that. Whatever, let me just continue doing this part. Here we go. Get all this stuff out of here. So, come on, pick it up. No? Oh, yeah, your cliffs. Haha. Let's see. Boom. Oh, I'm outside of my range, that's why. And then, boom. So there's also all this wood here, and I actually have to push the A key to pick it up, the whatever gather stuff off the ground key, because it tried to deconstruct it, and it wouldn't fit on my inventory, and so that is that, as far as that's concerned. See, I think what I'll do, actually, is I'll come out here. Wow, this is a random little patch here. I think I'll come out here to about right this far out, and I'll go up. And I'll just go out to the little... Well, I can probably start about right there. So yeah, that biter base is just way too close. I want to get this stone, because that stone means more good stuff. So let's go ahead and just clear out this. In fact, let's just do this, because I need a... Oops, I held shift. I'm going to need a very wide berth here. Let's go ahead and just start getting these stupid little health bars out of the way here, because they are silly. Yep, and we are out of room. So, that's okay. This thing is empty, so in you go. And continue working, please. Oh, wait, am I at a... Ooh, I'm out of nanobots. That's a gross realization. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do it then. We're going to go back. This is silly. I think what I'll do is I'll bring the other jet back as I go do this errand. Because, frankly, I gotta smush those bugs. They are in the way. Did I see something? I thought I saw something on the map. I thought I saw oil in a place where I didn't expect it, but I think I might have simply invented that. Oh well. All right. How are we doing, at least on our materials? Looks like our sulfur line is pretty thin. That's weird. Why are you like only half full? Well, we're not making too much blue science. Why aren't we making blue science? Oh, that's right, the oil. I still haven't fixed the oil. I keep thinking that I fixed the oil because I come back to this game and I say, oh, has the oil gotten fixed? Well, no, it didn't just spontaneously fix itself, genius. Oh, right. You have to actually do things in this game for them to get solved, generally speaking. All right, so a little bit of wood in there. I got some more in here, though, so get in there. Get this coal out of here. Not much anyways. And then stone. So I'll just take the stone out of here. And I'll just plop it in this thing. All right, so let's get the other plane, which I think is over here. Is that right? Should be around here. There it is. And we're going to repair it because otherwise, well, going into battle with damaged stuff is not a great idea. But also I don't want to sit there and have my nanobots constantly trying to repair it with that little bug. Rocket control unit is nearly done researching. That's pretty cool. So we're going to smush this giant base here. So that's going to be kind of an issue. Let's pick up a couple of these things because it looks like a couple of miners have died. Here we go. Grab a little bit of belt here. And there. Okay, cool. What weapon do I have? Oh, that's right. I forgot the nanobots. I'm like, I feel like they should be picking themselves up, and they're not. Ooh, the nanobots. That's right. So let's go grab those because I have tons, which is absolutely by design. Let's see. It should be right there. Here we go. Why did... Oh. That's right. I forgot that I had done that. Welp, we definitely have those for days. All right, so definitely have a whole bunch of stuff now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you guys just research. I'm not gonna get in your way. I don't want to think about it right now. Don't need to. We is Gucci. All right, so time to smush some biters, pick up some stuff. I bet this inventory is not empty. Yeah, that one's pretty full. All right, there we go. Oh my, they're in the trees. They are all up in the trees. This is like mayhem up here. Good Lord. Oh my. Yeah, the problems with the ones in the trees is I can't see them to avoid them so easily. And all this acid is not such a big deal, but all the biters randomly meleeing my ship are a problem. So I'm just go over here till they give up. And then we'll just actually, you know what, I think I can get over here and then repair. So this is going to be sort of a hit and run ordeal. Obviously, I would love to just blow them up, but not quite at the point where I can handle that scale. So we'll just have to do this manually. All right, so let's get in here and keep harassing this. Just work our way to the center. Probably going to have to take out the base that's right next to it because, well, they're going to just keep reinforcing them. So let's go do this. There we go. Just getting a whole bunch of these guys to die. So I know these things are kind of overpowered, but at the same time, like, I'm not immune to anything. Like, I still can be hit by melee attackers. I know that a lot of the people who complain about this, it's like, planes are invincible. Well, in this sense, I'm invincible because I can fly over water. And that's not trivial. That's actually a whole thing. So I'm not going to try to downplay that. But I also don't think these are like an I win button. You actually have to manufacture enough ammo to keep it going, and that's pretty much what this game is about. If you set up an engineering thing, then you can get the stuff you want to defeat the enemies you want. And that's pretty much how it should go. That's what victory should feel like in Factorio. It should feel like you built something that makes the stuff that you want to use to accomplish the goal that you're trying to do. So yeah, that's why I don't feel this is too terribly cheaty. Because I can do this completely wrong. Like, I'm actually pretty close to doing it wrong right now. I'm sticking around past my health being a bit low. So that's not great. There's another worm there. Let's get these guys. Good Lord. Can you just stop being alive? You're a mess. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's another one. All right. Let's repair up. And I think there's... Let's see. My I'm trying to be very careful with how many of these things I kill because my evolution is a little high right now. And I really need to get walls before that evolution hits 1. So this should be fine. Those guys out there aren't a big threat. But let me make sure nothing out here is alive to rebuild. Right, because that's part of the problem with this. There's one up here. Oops, you're not dead. I'm not dead. There's one out there. So where are you? There you are. There we go. And then there's one down here. Oh, there you are. Oh, good. You're not even... I still don't think you guys can spawn new bases, but who knows. There's 2 out here somewhere. There's you, and there's you. So that should be about it. Is that everybody? Okay, so hopefully the rest of them are just clustered over there, which is fine. I don't need to defeat them because I'm not going to go that far out. Well, my wall is right here. This does make me a bit nervous. I just don't want to keep killing these things. And there we go. So stop picking those up, please, because you're just going to leave them on the ground. And while that's not a huge deal, it's a big enough deal that it's kind of annoying. Let's see. Because, yeah, see all this junk there? All that wood littering the ground. All right, well, again, not the worst thing ever, but certainly not the best. And, of course, you're trying to repair the plane, and you can't for some reason. Okay. Here we go. Let's grab all this junk. And we're going to cliff explode you. Goodbye. And you, why not? For good measure. All right, there we go, there we go. Now let's get these guys out of here. And boop. Here we go. Getting all this stuff. We are going to fill up so quickly. Okay, let's get out of here. There we go. So we can avoid that same fate. Oh my god, are you serious? It's still trying to from all the way out here. Oh, well. Perhaps I cut it a little close. But oh well. That's how it goes. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Here we go. Get out of my inventory. Get out of my inventory, you as well. I probably don't need the armada anymore, actually, so I may leave them be. If I'm defeating the size of biter bases that I am right now without any trouble at all, then I probably don't need to continue carrying around all that stuff. So that's actually not a bad idea. It might be time to retire it for right now. Soon I will have my plain armada, but that's once I get the, what's it called, fixed up. There we go. The oil. Oh, I didn't realize there was still stone in there. And then what else do you carry around that I don't need anymore? Yeah, let's get this stone coal out of here. It's pretty trivial to just find someone to use it, which is right. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Huh. Oh, I'm typing. Okay, I must have... I hit the wrong button. The problem is that sometimes with some of the mods, I'll hit a button that brings up a text dialog, and then none of your buttons work anymore. And you're like, why is this part happening? All right. And coal. I don't know. Whatever. Who uses coal? You. Perfect. All right. So what else is in your inventory? I think you have just a couple of random things. I can just take you, I suppose. I don't need you to be existent. So let's see. Can we do this? Just head out to our little de facto storage area of random junk. Here we go. So there's that, and there's that, and there's that. And then where's the copper wire? There you go. Copper wire, get out of here. I don't need, well, yeah, I think these are the things I need in order to set up the wall. So, yup. But I also bet, actually, now that I've cleared out the inventory here, that I can get away with packing this thing full of wall and having it be okay. So, in fact, let's just do this. I'll exchange stuff in a moment, but yeah, I'm not too worried. Grab that, and then I'll just... Oh, wow, this is the wrong way to do this. Okay, let's think about this for half a second. Take you. Take all of that. Put you in there. Here we go. That should be plenty of wall. I don't need more than that. So let's grab this back, put it back in the chest. Put that in there. Yep, I think we're looking good. So you should have plenty of wall. You know what? I can, whatever. Okay. So let's go over here. Did I put I did not put any radar on my northern border. So I need to go and do that pretty soon here because I want to make sure that that northern border stays secure. All right, so let's do this. Here we go. So we're just going to go a little bit past this stone thing here. Strictly speaking, they can get across this little tile here. So if I start my wall right there, we should be good. So my wall will come out here, and we'll call it up here. So we'll get rid of... Actually, it was out to here. That's right. All right. That's actually pretty small. This is not a huge amount of wall I need to make here. Happy day. But I do need to get this stuff out of the way. So here we go. So this is going to fill up some of my inventory, but I'm no longer in the mood for taking stuff back. So I'm just going to sit here and do this. As we fly around, I'm going to fill up the chest. Because, oh my goodness gracious, I do not want to sit here and fly back and forth over and over again. It's getting a little tedious. That's a little silly too. All right, cliff explodes. Wait, what? Why you complain? Cliff splody times. There we go. One more splody time. Can I get them all? Ah, I can. It's a beautiful sight. All right, so sorry about killing all your forests, but, you know, progress and everything. Yep, that's how that goes. And let's do some cliff splody time. I love how these explosives hit only cliffs. It's like, this is a very, very specialized purposed thing. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's just go ahead and do this. So I'll pick right about, yeah, that'll be good. Here we go. Now the thing is, oops, let me do something real quick because I can save myself a lot of nanobots if I just take 1 second and am patient. So this is going to come out perhaps one more. Let's see. If I go out one more, will I have enough space for everything I need? The answer is probably yeah. All right. So, wait, no, not that one. I'll put the RoboPort in one later. For right now, we're just going to keep it like it is. All right. So I guess I need to cut a little deeper into the forest. So there we go. We'll just do that. That looks about right. And then we will put all this wood. Oops. Oh, silly me. I just turned off my nanobots. There we go. Turn it back on, and here we go. Oh, that was pretty immediate. Very nice. Very nice. My cat is sneezing. Do you still say bless you? I don't know. Pretty sure she doesn't care. All right. I cannot be the only one who says bless you to their cat. Bless you. There. See? All right. Okay. So now let's go ahead and stamp down the next piece. We should be good to go. Yep. Now what I'll do is this. I'm just going to fashion a corner, sort of a de facto way. Why isn't this not lining up? There we go. Make like a de facto corner. And I forgot to turn this thing back off. Blah. Okay. So let's go ahead and just set up this corner. Oh, am I really out of wall? I am out of wall. Well, duh, because it's all in here. Boop. So here we go. Oh, man. Swing and a miss. And another miss. That was me running into a piece of stuff. Here we go. And then this. And then let's go ahead and just finish this out. Am I going to walk into things? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right. So let's, oops. Let's see. Let's put all this stuff down. So it's really just the belt and the wall. I'm maybe not saving a ton of time, but you know, it's enough that I would be willing to do it. All right. So now let's put down all the other fidgety stuff. And that can be done with my plane. There we go. All right, I think that's everybody. I don't see anything waiting to be built here. Cool. And now I've got to actually populate that thing. You know what, whatever. I just stopped caring. I'm just going to let it build everything. Whatever. I have so many... After strong consideration, I have now come to realize that I have 1 billion of those stinking nanobots, so I'm just going to use the darn things. Oh, I can't see anything. This nighttime stuff is really driving me crazy. Good Lord. All right. So there is a piece of equipment in the mod that I have called Afraid of the Dark. And it basically turns off all... Or you can just see perfectly at night. See, this isn't great. I got like trees in my stuff. All right, let me do this. I'm going to make a... Come on. Make one of these, and I'm going to right-click it, and then we're going to go trees and rocks only. And then we're just going to go like this. Ah, I am stuck. Why can't I move? All right. Just like this. I definitely should have planned out where this was going to go a little better. That was kind of a fail on my part. Because I've decimated a bunch of trees that I didn't necessarily need to decimate, so that was not good. But it is what it is, so, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles, question mark? Is that how I say that? All right. Oh, wow. It's like the animation for that's getting a little weird. Oh, well. So now we are building and tearing stuff down. Wait a second. What's happening? Did that not... Huh. That's very strange. Did I not use the white planner? You know, I better use the keybind for it. Whatever. Whatever. All right, let's get some more of this dropped off, because I imagine I'm about to run out of inventory space. Yeah, we're getting there. Definitely need another one of these things. All right. Let's get the plane, and then we can continue building this stinking wall. Oh, it's so cool. Our southern border will be all set, and then it's just a matter of... I guess technically I could build this as a southern border as well. But this is going so quickly that I am actually rather delighted. You know, I'm used to wall building taking much longer. I mean, this is still like a task and all. You know, it's not completely trivial, but at the same time, it's much more palatable than what I was expecting. Now, all this forest is going to die the second some biters come by and my flamethrower turrets decide to start firing. So, you know, whatever, but still. All right. You know, I wonder if I could just carpet bomb them. That might not be a bad idea. It's probably faster. All right. So let's get these out of the inventory. Here we go. Get out and out. Okay. Now, let me make sure I did what I thought I was going to do. Grab this, and this should only kill all that. Should kill those trees that are just sort of like chilling out there. Yeah, all right, we're good. All right, so let's do a quick check, because I think I did something silly. So 1. Yeah, I think that was the... Okay, so right here, I can see which one of my power poles is the repeat point. Right there. So I'll just stamp that back down. I bet what I did was I made that deconstruction planer with the goal of making it so that it would only hit the trees and stuff, right? But the problem, I think, is that I hit the keybind to bring up another fresh planer. So, whoops. Oh well, live and learn. Okay, so that wall is silly. You come back here. Am I out of poles? I am out of poles. Let me make sure everything else is put down. And I still haven't come through. Darn it. You know what? I'm just going to leave the blue inserters. I have tons of yellow inserters, but frankly, it's getting to be a thing. I haven't actually fixed the blueprint. I don't know how to fix the blueprint without actually just taking another one. I don't really feel like doing it because I got to measure stuff out, and I'm a little lazy right now. I'm inefficient. Anyways, yeah, we're just going to go back, grab some poles, grab some blue inserters, and call it done. All right, you can fill up with stuff. I can just start grabbing out of this chest here. Here we go. Let me grab all this. I'm super not concerned about this wood, but, you know, it's there. May as well toss it in the fuel because it only takes a quick second. But then again, I have much more fuel coming in from the mined sources. All right, so here we go. That's quite the stopping distance there. Yeah, this is just a lot. This is just a lot. Okay, so there's that. And then there's the stone. Here we go. Get rid of this. And I think that's basically it. All right, so I'm going to leave the wall in there because I'm going to have to continue building walls, so I may as well just not take it out. Let's see. So we need blue inserters. So I went ahead and made a bunch. Yeah, we're good. I'm going to put these yellow inserters back in this insane chest of happy-go-lucky fun merry-go-round. So there you go. Oops, and there we go. They're now restricted yet again correctly. And let's get power poles because I just need an acre of them. How are we doing on regular power poles? Let's get 2 stacks of those. Oh, not regular, that regular. I mean these regular. Here we go. Yeah, let's just take, well, let me take 2 full stacks. Because that's how this works. Okay, and I think this is everything I need for right now. Let's go back out. Make sure there's nothing that's like, oh, I'm about to run out of lights. Yay, I'm glad I saw that before I left. All right, and let's see. Boop and boop. We'll grab two stacks of those things because we are full of boops. You know, I was using the other plane for this, the cargo plane, but I think I can get away with some of these smaller walls with just this thing. A lot of the materials I need, except for the wall, stack pretty high. So, yeah. And I suppose the other ones, like the turrets and stuff, they stack to the same amount, but however, they are needed in less quantities. Like, I don't need as many turrets as I do walls, right? You just need a lot more walls. Let's go ahead and do this. So this is, I don't think I can really make an L here too comfortably, but I can do, well, can I? Not easily. And I've already got one right there, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's do this, and let's just put some lasers here, because I don't really, it doesn't need to be like super perfect symmetric or anything. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Let's, however, put a light here. A light, not a stack inserter. Fine. Right, there we go. So I should hear some things being set down. Right, there we go. Because there's a handful of stuff left. There we go. I think that should be just about everything. So I am a little bit worried over here because spitters on this area here can maybe get an angle on this one thing and destroy it. So we'll just do that. And we'll do this. I will put one single bit of landfill right there so that I can complete that wall. Where's the, no, whatever. All right, so that's pretty good. In fact, I will put like a little bit more wall here just to protect that. And I suppose technically I could protect the power pole, but I'm not too concerned. Don't need that. I certainly don't need this belt to come up here because that's going to be stopping right there. This power pole is a bit superfluous. So I can just put one right there. And you know what? I can just add a little bit more wall here. It's really not that big a deal, but I just want to make sure that power pole is protected. Must make sure the power pole is good. All right, let's pick up this gross wood that's over here because you are unsightly. And though we are in the wilds, I don't want it to be this wild and crazy. This is like cats and dogs living together. This is like pancakes that speak German. It's not acceptable. Pancakes should only speak Russian. Latin pancakes? I'm not sure if I want Latin pancakes. That's like, they'd be all like chanting in creepy Latin, being like, is Latin the snobbiest of languages? That is true. There's definitely some Latin that people say. It's like, quod erat demonstratum. That's my hint to who I am outside of this, by the way. However, anyways, yeah, I didn't actually put the backbone of the walking path up here, so that's a little silly of me. But I also don't care right now because I'm not making it pretty at this particular time, so that's all right. However, I need a radar, so we're going to go ahead and set up a radar. Let's just find some segment right in here. Oh, wow, there's a spider's nest stuff right there. That is nasty. All right, so this looks like it would... Actually, let me go out one more little thing here. Let's get the blueprint for where the radar goes, because it was right here. But then let's go to right here. So I'm waiting for this blue stuff to line up perfectly. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit and maybe find it. There we go. Right there is fine. So I definitely have all that stuff. Wait, I thought I had a radar. Do I not have a radar? Oh gosh, I must have put the stack back or something. Oh, I know. It's in the other thing. It's in the other plane. The only real reason I want this is the radar. So you can just go away. You are too far away, evidently, from the connection points to these things for some reason. I thought you would have connected. Huh. Now that is weird. Why are you not connecting to this one? You exist, right? Why on earth? Because I can put this down here, right? And that should reach. Hold on, let me make a piece of copper wire. Do you really not reach? Huh. Let's see. Move it up one, move it up one. Max of 5 connections reached. Oh. That's gross. I didn't realize they had maximum connections. That's just strange. Okay, fine. So that puts a damper on my little blueprint, doesn't it? Alrighty then. So, okay. Doesn't really matter. I can figure something else out. But what I really want is just the ability to put radars out here. So let me go grab them. And then I can put radars down there. And then I can fly some power poles down there on the way. So then we can have some border protection. And I, at some point, will have trains that go and make stops there and give them bullets and oil. Or not oil, I guess. Well, light oil. Because that's the flamethrower ammunition. All right. So, golly gosh. What is it that I need? Radars would be over here, I think. I think I left them in the other plane. I can't skill it. No. Oh, wait. It would be in the cargo plane. Now, where's the cargo plane? I've probably left that somewhere very silly because I was bringing that around to do most of this construction. And it's right there. That's fabulous. It was all the way back there this whole time. Someone in Twitch has said that it feels very good to have walls when expansion is on. And abso-freaking-lutely. Expansion definitely is a very, very big challenge in the game. And I love it. But I love being able to address it more than anything else. So, oh wow, I can... Oh, I never saw this before. Okay, so if you look at the minimap, there's a blue square that shows you where this thing can actually see. That's crazy. I never actually knew that was there. Huh. Well, all right. That's pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to go out to, let's say, here. That's very handy. I actually did not know that. I am very happy right now. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try that again. That's good enough. You just need some power, my friend. Mon frère. So right there. And then I'll put like a light. Big power pole in the way. Fine, there you go. So that's a bit silly to have it right there in the forest, but you know what? I do silly things. So let's go ahead and plop a light here. All right, so that's all well and good. I could probably move those right up to the boundary, but, you know, whatever. Not too concerned. Okay, so let's put some power poles that go down here. I thought I had got really close, right? It was over there. All right, so let's just link up from here. Oh, great, we're doing this at night. Fabulous. So here we go. All right, so it should be able to just connect the two. Flying. And let's get some light out here to check. Yep, we are good. All right, so, yay, there we go. There we go. That's fabulous. Let's get that radar out here. I'll just stuff radar. Did I just say radar out here? I got something wrong with my radiator. All right, let's see. I'm going to put these. Actually, I'm going to put this a little close because this place has a lot of nasty, nasty biters. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to go do. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work fine. And then we'll just go up here to about right about here. Okay, very good. That has now made me much happier. Borders, no more fog of war out there. I'm good. So now, the last thing I need to do is to worry about this border down here, because what I can do is just make like, let's see. I can make a bottleneck border here, because but this isn't too easy to build on. Like, it looks like it's easy, but this sandbar here is not great. Okay, tell you what, it's time to do a little bit more exploring. I'm going to swing a loop down here and see if there's any bodies of water that I can take advantage of to act as a natural border. So let's see. Well, there's definitely some pretty trees, and there are some giant biter bases. Hello. All right, so I'm not seeing much in the way of water, but I'm seeing a lot of not happy biters. Okay. Is that oil? Do I see more oil? That's pretty cool. I think I do. Yep, right there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything to build a border on, except for just like I can go from lake to shining lake. Here we go. Yeah, there's a lake, but that's not really touching anything. It's kind of like I could do a touchstone there. All right, so this is not ideal. Let's see, let's regroup real quick and take a look at what we've got. So I can go, I don't want to kill all these biters because that's just going to be mayhem. I don't need that much space for my base either, but I'm also not seeing any particularly easy way to handle it. So I guess, let's see, what does my stinky cloud look like? Because it's going to be not great. This is going to create some pollution. Hopefully it will dissipate because there's not too many things out here. Yeah, I think we're just going to risk it. Oh, what are you? You guys aren't happy, and you guys are definitely in the range of come get me area. Oops, let me not fly into that. All right, well, let's go get that one little tiny biter thing. Ignore all these because we don't need that iron yet. But you are in the stinky cloud, so you must expire. All right. All right, cool. So that's solved. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and build the pump jacks out there, and we are done with walls for right now. We are definitely going to need some northern walls at some point because I keep getting distracted by that. But for right now, we're just going to get that oil flowing because that is a huge priority. It is holding up pretty much everything else. But I really cannot wait until all the borders are completely finished and the biters will stop biting my stuff. All right, so here's the whole area. Let's go ahead and start. Well, where's my pump jacks? Now, is it in my slower plane? But my much more high cargo plane? Nope. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and toss all that stuff in there because I am just about to go begin the fun. Let's see, grab all this out of here and just pick up the plane. Well, actually, let's repair the plane and then pick it up. Let's see, and there we go. Yeah, I will say the first time I played AAI, not being able to pick up vehicles was very disconcerting because I was like, I don't know how to solve this problem, and this seems like the most basic thing in the entire world. So either I'm an idiot or the UI is a bit clunky. And now, on retrospect, I realize it's clunky because that's just the way it is. Those were the workarounds that Earendel had to do in order to make it. But I do kind of wish it would be explained a little bit better. All right, so here we go. We are en route to getting pump jacks, and I put a ton of pipe in here. You know, I really could make, and maybe it's not a terrible idea to make like a train stop here, but I just don't want to because it's going to be so involved. Pump jacks are over here. Here we go. So the reason I brought the jet back here is because I don't want it sitting out in the wilds, but it is going to be essentially the tool that I use in order to build my defenses. So we're going to leave that in there, and we're going to take the pipe, and we're going to take a couple of, well, I think everything else can survive elsewhere. Those are going to leave, that's going to leave, but the rest of this can pretty much stay. Okay, so let's go ahead and plop this down. You're going to share some fuel. That's good. All right, so let's see. Pump jacks. Yes, please. How many? Well, I don't care how many things are out there. I'm just going to grab more than I need, and it will be good. Let's see. So, did I make pumps anywhere? I bet I'm still just making those by hand. Let's see. Yep, it looks like I'm having to make those by hand. Let me grab, like, I guess I can just grab a stack of those tanks. I occasionally need them, so that's not the worst in the entire world. So, grab all of these, actually, because I have a feeling that I'm going to try to come up with some kind of awful solution where I just have one great big pipeline that has too much for it to handle. That is ultimately the fear, right? You know, because it's like, I can, like I said, make... What? Oh, this is the... Oh. What are you... Oh, there we go. Okay. I was wondering, why is this thing out of ammo? Oh, wait, it's not taking the bullet ammo. But it had a picture of bullets. I don't know. Whatever. So, yeah, I'm going to tap this as well on the way over, but I just wonder, can I get all of this into a... whatchamacallit? Into a single pipe. I don't know if it's like into a single pipe, but essentially I wonder if I can fit all of the throughput needed into a single pipe. I know the answer is probably no, but man, trains are such a big solution to some of these things. And it's funny because, you know, there are times when I see people using trains to transport water around, and I'm sure it makes sense. But there's a part of me that will forever think that that is very silly. All right, so I guess let's go up in this direction. So here we go. Yeah, all right. So boop. And I guess this is going to be about where I'm going to head everything towards. Here we go. So now we just put a whole bunch of these down. There we go. They're hard to see because of all the decoratives that are on the ground right now. But honestly, these little green outlines, they're great. All right, what else? Is that all of it? Is that the entire thing? Did I just snip my power lines? I bet I just snipped my power lines. Oh, gosh. That was silly. There we go. Okay. Whoops. So, yeah, this is a mess. Let's just see if I can get away with a couple of these things, because I don't want to sit here and have to think too hard about it. Let me get the piping worked out. Oh, I never got any of the regular pipe. Oh gosh, that's silly. All right. The throughput here is a lot. These pipes have I forget what it is. I forget how much they transmit. Is it like 1,200 or something? Yeah, I think I am going to have to do some kind of a train solution. Oh, bummer. So what that means is that I'm going to have to lay down a whole bunch of stuff down here and remove these things one more time. Because, of course. Okay. I'm just going to save that for later. Bluntly, I could sit here and make sure I get every last drop of this oil, but it's not until I'm hurting for oil again that I'm going to really care. Earlier, I was doing just fine, but because when I was trying to, let's see. Oh, this seems so silly. Earlier, I was doing fine when it came to actually getting the oil, right? Because I had like a thing, and I was getting stuff, and it was absolutely fantastic. Like no problems. Now, see, that happened again. What mod is causing that silliness? I bet it's the same mod that's causing this thing to be like, let's look at every single green line under it. Don't get me wrong, it's handy, but it's got this really weird effect. All right, so let's see. You go up, and then you go up, and you come over here. Oh, man, this is just strange. How do I want to work this? I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's have you three go to the same thing. Oh, my God, I really am just going to have to make all of these into pipes. Here, get out of my inventory, please. All right, well, I have tons of pipe. I don't feel like flying back to get it. Let's see. Seriously? Can we please just do that? Don't get me wrong. It's actually kind of nice to not have them always connect. But at the same time, you know, once you've gotten sort of used to it, then it's a little weird when it doesn't. Like that, right there. What is going on here? Seriously, now that's getting really annoying. Okay, I don't know what to do to solve that. Wish I knew what mod was doing that. Okay, I'm just going to have to get more pipe. I'm sitting here trying to come up with all these clever solutions with undergrounds. I'm just going to have to bite the bullet, admit I forgot something, and go fix it. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any other way than to just splice into that pipe right there. That is anything other than me just building a huge thing. But again, it's all about actually... Oh, man. Here we go. Oh, darn it. Let's try it again. All right. Just make a little bit for right now. And you just chill out. Oh my gosh, you're not going to chill out. All right, fine. Oh my gosh. I thought I had pipes somewhere. Like I had a store of them, but I just don't remember. Whatever. There's a whole lot. That should do it. Okay. So the pipe I'm going to tap this into is right here. This is using almost no oil whatsoever, so whatevs. Here we go. So we're just going to fly, essentially, I think we can go straight out and then just tap into it, right? So that's not a big deal. Here we go. And there. Of course. It's flying just a little bit off kilter. Let's do this again. All right, there we go. Now we are good, hopefully, to go. Doo-doo-doo. That didn't work. All right. But at least I know where it stopped. So that's pretty cool. So let's see. Let's do this. Let's see if that fixes it. Nope, not quite. So right here, there's a problem. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. So let's just do this, and we'll go up one. Then we'll do this. There we are. And then go over here. And then... there we go. So let's see. How far away are we? We're pretty far. We got a ways to go, but we're not... It's not terrible. Oh my gosh, again? Well, of course I'm going through a forest, so no surprises there, really. All right. And I can't see a thing. All right, let's see. Right there. Whatever. These I think I can just pick up. These aren't like cliffs or anything, so there we go. I mean, cliffs I can get rid of too, but, whatevs. I was about to say, if I didn't have that happen again, it would be an absolute miracle. Here we go. So I think this is about where this is coming through. So let's bring this out here and then go down. All right, there we are. It's kind of interesting. I was in the nav view, and the placing stuff down sound was all muddy and underwater. It's kind of cool. All right, actually that's a mistake. So I think what I'll do, actually, now that I know where the tap is going to come in, what I'll do is I'll have one thing here, and everything is just going to connect to it. So this is going to be where a lot of things are going to connect to. So we're just going to have all these facing up, because that makes sense. Not you, of course, because that doesn't make sense. However, I guess this one can face to the side, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Okay. So let's see. Put that there, then we can go up. Then we can go up again. And of course, I've got to sit here and do that silly nonsense. All right, let's do this, and then can you reach? Yes, you can. You don't need to reach there. So all these are now, I think, connected. Let's bring this up, actually. Okay. And then we'll do this. There we go. All right, so that's all connected together. All right, so this mod that whatever it is giving me these weird green outlines is actually quite useful for this sort of endeavor. So all right, mod, I forgive you. Sort of. All right, let's see. So that should be just about everything. Over there. So now we're gonna go up here. Here we go. And now we're going to put this out here. Oh, we're going to have oil again. And it's not going... We're actually really close to having oil again. I am very happy about this because, frankly, building a whole new train setup, while actually very interesting sounding, is not how I wanted to spend this episode. There we go. And then, tell you what, you're actually going to go this way. And then we're just going to do this. And then this. Because I am way past the point of Karen. Oh, what is this silliness right here? What is even happening? Okay. That was very strange. What is this not connecting there for? All right, is that everyone? That looks like everyone to me. Just a quick audit. All right, we're good. We got no biters coming here. Let's see if we have power. Yes, we do. So that's coming in right there. So we are just going to toss down a couple of substations, which I guess you're going to go, where do I want to put you? Oh, gosh, that was silly. I picked up that thing. I'm going to put you right here. Actually, yes, you leave. And you, and you, and you. I'll figure you out later. Yeah, let's just do this. So, because this seems to be... right about there. I'm just trying to keep this as simple as I possibly can. It's not to say that it's going to be simple, but, you know, as few of these as possible. And here we go. Is that everybody? Everyone's powered. Look at you beautiful little things. You were going to fill up so fast. Okay, that's a ton of oil. All right. So now I just got to put a little... I'm going to put a pump in here. If I should have some. There we go. And let's go ahead and add in one more of these because you know what? If you're going to do it right. Let's get a radar out here. I'm pretty sure I can just slap that radar down anywhere. Did I take it out of my inventory yet again? I bet I did. Oh my gosh. And it took the plane the whole way back. And I bet I can't just make one. I can make exactly one. Oh yeah. I mean, I planned for that. That was like skill in planning. Oh, I took all my lights out too. I really ought to think about things before I do them. That would actually help, like a lot. All right, so the thing is that I think this will be okay. This should maintain the pressure for a good distance, but it's more than likely the case that I'm going to have to... Yeah, right now I'm like, am I losing pressure? No, I guess it's just filling up. So we'll see. It may be that I have to string out some things to boost the pressure, right? Raise the pressure. You're playing a game of chess here. Props to anyone who got that quote, by the way. All right, so what I am going to do is pull the... Where did I put? I guess the electric line went up there. And then there's that one. All right, well, let me pull off the electric line here. So here we go. There you are. Right there. There, I just missed it. All right, good. This is where I want to go, right here. Oops, I guess up one. So what I'll do is I will leave that there, and I will put down... come on. I'll put down a pump right here, and that will help increase the pressure, keep it at least high. There we go. It can't... So the thing is, it's not going to be able to add pressure, but it will at least maintain the pressure as it goes through all those pipes. Yeah, capital N don't have to, or capital, you don't have to capital H have to, but it's not a bad idea either. All right, let's do that. And I don't have any lights, but whatever. So at least I have the radar. That'll be good enough right now. So I should now have oil. Let's go take a look. Kind of excited, not gonna lie. All right, where's my oil at? Where's my oil? Okay, I'm seeing sulfur on the thing. I'm seeing sulfur in plastic in droves, yes. This is what I want to see. Are you guys all working? You guys are all working. Is this thing still filling up too? It is. I could probably expand this out. I won't right now, but I probably could. That makes me happy. Oh, finally. Okay, so let me see. Does that mean that I'm finally getting electric engines? Well, I'm getting some. Am I still held up by lubricant? I am. That's a little strange. That should be producing just fine now. Let's go take a look. I certainly don't have a consumer. I wonder if my... Like, there's nothing else consuming that heavy oil, or at least it shouldn't be. I only have one thing able to operate on the amount of oil being made. There's no oil in here. And nothing else should be consuming it, right? Because that's the actual oil coming out of the things here, because I didn't plan ahead and give myself those things down here. That was silly of me, but whatever. That is a problem. Because if all these things are going, yeah, it's because it doesn't make much heavy oil. Do I have any oil process that makes heavy oil? Because I actually need lubricant, right? Let's see. This is such a silly problem to have. Heavy oil. What else makes heavy oil? Crude oil backwards? I guess coal liquefaction? That's not even that much. Wait, that takes... Well, that takes 25 heavy oil and makes a whole bunch. Well, that's not terrible, actually. That's not terrible. Hello, cat. You go over to here. I love you. Cat was like, I'm nuzzling your microphone. All right, so... Yeah, this is still just... this is not cool. Maybe I do have to actually increase production here. So, that's not too hard. All right. Sounds good. Come on. There we go. I can just add in another entire column that size because, frankly, I have all the materials for it, and it's pretty trivial to do. Let's get this junk out of here so I can carry stuff around in this plane. Here we go. Let's go down here. Now there, this thing came up again. Why? What is the key command that's doing that? It's so annoying. Is it really? Okay, I was about to say, I really have to be able to get all that stuff out of my inventory. There's no way it can't. What? What just happened? How did I come out of that with more coal? Grab all this, put all that in there. Okay, so now we basically have all the materials we need. If only I could get it to be processed in time. So let's see if we can't increase that. That is the name of the game. You find the productivity that you need to increase, and you just go figure something out. Now, the other part of this is, I think I can make productivity modules and make them work for me too. That might not be a terrible idea. Oh gosh, I don't need that many. That's way too many. I have a chunk of pipe. Maybe that's enough. I have poles, lights. Wait a second. Where's the plane? There. You have lights. Give me lights. Good gravy. This is some silliness right now. All right, so let's just do a big, quick copy paste. Here we go. So we're just going to copy, I don't know, that-ish. And then just paste it. There we go. And just kind of hover around here while the nanobots do their wonderful work. And they're already pumping, so that should help. Now let's see, are you able to keep up? You are almost full. Let's see, 15K, are you going to go down or are you going to go up? Because I want to keep this thing low. I want to consume as much of this oil as I possibly can, so It's slowly going up. So actually, we can probably afford some more. Probably don't need that many, though. What is happening? Another attack. Oh. That's actually really close to here. And this is the wrong plane for it. Let's get this plane. Here we go. All right, so speaking of not needing a northern border, here's me needing a northern border. Come on. Because I'm sick of this. I am absolutely sick of that. This northern border is just not acceptable. So we're going to build from here to here. Now that oil is going, we can now do this. Let's just check our stinky cloud to see where they've expanded yet again. I bet it's over here or here. Okay, that's okay. Because we now have the ability to make borders. And it's actually not that bad. The problem is that they're not very well defended. So right now, they are literally defended on just lasers. That's actually not bad. Let me not try to downplay my lasers, but they're not backed up, I guess is what I'm really trying to get at. There's no flamethrowers, there's no gun turrets, nothing. But unfortunately, that is all the time we've got for today, so that will have to happen in the next episode, but at least we got 2 borders down, we got oil redone, and we can actually build this fairly rapidly. I'm just going to go straight across here, and I'm going to go straight across here, and that's actually my entire northern border. In fact, once this is done and this is done, that means this is done. I think there's nothing... Oh, I guess there is something connecting there, so I got to be very careful about that. That's going to be a source of pain. So I'll have to set up a little bit there and there, but not much, really. This is actually just another... Well, right here. That's the annoying bottleneck. Because I've got to, like, cover that little... Anyways, whatever. I'm thinking too hard about it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I have been your host, Galdoc, which I don't know if I need to say that at the end of every episode, but now I am, so that's great. I will talk to you later. Take care, and have a good one. Bye-bye.